Hello everyone, welcome right back into a brand new episode. So while these were just chilling, the singularity, there's enough matter in here for the singularities to craft, so I just chucked a flux point on it. Um, so in this episode, I want to fill out more of these, upgrade the data models, is that what they are? You know, utilizing the deep learner. So that way I can get a little further, but here's something we can do. Go to here to singularities. Nice. Quantum network bridge. If you did the last quest correctly, you should have turned that singularity into a pair of quantum entangled singularities. These new singularities are linked together. A ring-shaped device known as quantum network bridge. When two of these individual rings have been linked using the quantum entangled singularities and jump-started with some AE power, any ME network can be expanded wirelessly on the other side of the bridge across either long distances or even dimensions. So this basically allows us to have interdimensional power through the AE system. So like, no, I'm not power, but storage, essentially. I can just utilize this storage from anywhere now. The nether, the end, but I'd have to do this quest, and then the quantum bridge card is alternate method to get wireless interdimension access to your applied energetic system. You need a quantum bridge connected at your base and a quantum bridge card in your terminal. Okay. These tunnels are then bound together with a quantum entangled singularity to gain access. This might be the move, my friends. That's probably the move. Just because if I open this up, then I can have a card in there. You know, I might make this into a crafting terminal too. There's a lot of stuff I want to do, but the crafting one does seem to be the most effective. Alright guys, well, I will be right back after I get some progress done. I'm going to develop in the top left, that little model, and then I'm also going to get work on this AE2 to make a little bit more progress here. Alright, see you guys when that's all done. Alright, so now we have our entangled, sorry guys. Our quantum entangled singularity, which actually comes with 2, I think. So now we need to make the quantum link chamber, which is going to be flux pearls and quartz glass. Super simple to make. And then we're going to make our ME. Ooh, this is going to... Ooh! It's going to take a second. But I need to make the quantum ring. I'm assuming that's going to craft a bunch of them at once. So if you did the last quest correctly, yep, these two. Alright, cool. Let's just see what this entails. So, 1... quantum network bridge. Yeah, so they basically, it's just another way for them to travel in between interdimensionally. I would prefer just to have this, but I guess in order to make I just don't need to craft it. I could just have the parts and components, and then I could utilize the yeah, that's cool that it can do like just distances too. Like I can just bring this thing all the way over there or something. Alright, so we're going to be back as soon as we craft some more of those interdimensional blocks. Alright guys, so now we have... Bam. ME quantum ring. And now I just realized how long this is going to take. So... Okay. I think the smartest thing to do would... You just need this, a crafting table, and a calculating processor. I'm just going to convert this real quick. Because, yeah, that's not fun. That's super annoying to have to jump in, jump out, go to a crafting table. Like, don't get me wrong, I always have a crafting table in the like line of sight, but alright, I'll let me type this in. Crafting. Here he goes. Let me charge this bad boy. Yeah, I know. I needed it. And we got some silver. Of course. Well, I guess give it something to do. Honestly, yeah. So now that we have this done, it does not provide chunk loading capabilities, but this is kind of nice. See, Infinity says netherite, which is big commodity wireless boosters. Okay, this might be more doable than the other option, and it's just to give us the infinite range, because I feel like that'd be super useful. And then you need 1, 2, 3, 4 of them, so that's probably going to be really, really nice. Let's focus on grabbing the stuff for that. Like, I think I can make almost one. I need to get a smithing template, and I need to figure out how to get one fast, because we're running into the issue of not being able to have everything that we need. So I'm gonna go get a smithing template. I don't care how long it takes me. I'm gonna figure it out. I'll be back when I have one. Alright guys, we have to go a completely different route in order to get to where we need to go. So we actually need to complete pretty much this whole section. Obviously it goes down to all the ammonium, but we're not going to worry too much about it. We want to get to this point where we get the netherite upgrade template, because it's going to unlock a lot of stuff for us. This is pretty cool. I don't want to pin it. It's a pretty easy little task. These are just, all that these are the introductions to each of the main mods that we're going to use. Like, this is just the nether in general, this is AE2, this is automation of some things, which I actually use a lot. Gears are huge. That's kind of the whole point of the foundries, to get the gears and then utilize the gears plus a few other modifications to then generate infinite of those resources. I don't know if I can do a gem gear. That'd be cool, if like gem dust. But okay, crush will fall. This will be gem dust. Gem dust will be needed for many recipes, including the salvaging table, which I am on my way to craft. Nice. So I need copper. Easy. I have the smithing table. I have a bucket I could fill with lava. My inventory's crammed. But let's do this. Let's go down the list. And then if I need to make space, I can smelt that real quick, which I probably will. Yeah, I'm gonna do that real quick. Not you, you. Okay, so now we have that. And we also need copper, an axe, and a pickaxe. Iron. Iron axe, iron pickaxe. I need more iron, so... It's always the case, though. Can never have too much. That's what they say. Nothing like casting a block of iron, you know, casually. Pretty easy. I say easy. It's been the most... This has been the most time-consuming thing I've probably ever done. Not in like the mod pack or anything, the mod pack as a whole. But it is very, very rewarding. So I'm going to put my chests in here, so I'm not messing with them too much. And I'm going to put you... creates that. There we go, that should be enough. Almost forgot a Minecraft there for a second. So there's that done. And we go to click press, we just need the copper, which copper is easy. Alright, you're gonna go here, you're gonna go here. I also really like quartz as a block. So down the road, if we go to build something crazy, we'll build it out of quartz. I want to wait though until I get certain things in place before I start. Oh, no, there's one. Before I start jumping down that route. Oh, that's awesome. All right, so I can have blocks. So I'm just gonna. One more. Perfect. And now we're going to craft it. And so we're going to click U, we're going to click plus, bam. That is a huge step. And then we've got some rewards. And now we need to make this, which is going to take a luminous crystal shard. Which, if you click into it, it's going to basically require a rare piece. So any rare affix item, which is that just blue text, or and then it's going to get you 1 through 4, and then you're going to utilize that, some stone, and some gem infused. Well, it says slate, so you take deep slate with the gem dust, and then we can duplicate it on the back end. We can go to a crafting table, diamonds, netherrack, and smithing template, which is super easy. I believe netherrack's really easy to get, so just get a smithing template. You can make multiple. That's exactly what we'll do at that point. So, all right, first things first. All right, we are going to bookmark you. We're gonna unbookmark you because you're not needed anymore, and we're gonna go see if we have any loot with interesting drops on them. Which I think we do, but I think it's up in that place I need the terminal for, and I'm not seeing it. Not seeing the terminal. Just put some electronics up there. Actually, you guys can hold those. Those are scary. Oh man. Do I have to go beat up some people now? Cracked. I'll take the cracked. Actually, I already have that. So, I am going to... Sorry, now I seem like I don't know what I'm doing. I do, I promise. I really promise. We're just gonna take some emeralds, and we're just gonna buy them off this dude. So this guy, we just need to buy the flowers off of him. Oh, we're going... Ooh, nice. Mage bloom seed. Alright, that was worth it. So basically we're going to spam this. We want as much as those gateways as we could possibly get, and we're going to keep spawning them in next to that guy, which I believe it just takes the Eye of Ender. Which, oh yeah, shocker, I have a bunch. I want to be careful though, so 14. Sure, it's going to be less than that, yep. Let me get off of that before I accidentally use it for some reason. Everything's stored in there. Organize you two, perfect. And now we are going to utilize this spot. Nice. Alright. So, this should work. Got it. Wow, so this stuff's just stacking. Oh, because it's... Got it. Okay, what do we want out of this? We want items, so... Even the obsidian can get trashed, sugar cane can get trashed, string can get trashed. Really, everything can get trashed, and I really shouldn't trash the, ooh, the heart. That's super useful. Potatoes can get trashed. I'm gonna get a bunch of them anyways. Hay bales, no. Leather, I'll keep you. Scrap. Is there a hotkey to trash? Or can I use like a filter and work around it or something? I'll keep the apples. You can go. Chicken can go. Awesome. That was a really good wave. This whole system is awesome. So if it counts as the player killing. What was that? Oh. Scare myself a little bit. And by a little bit, I mean a lot of bit. Okay, so we need the zombies out of you. Oh, man. Okay. Well, there's another. That's good at least. Let's get rid of the cobblestone. I guess it gives you enough of these gems. There's not like too much of a downfall to it. But wow, is it rough. Okay. Literally one more remaining, so I'm gonna go sleep and hop right back to it. I'm probably gonna be back once these are all grinded out just for the model to increase, so I'll be right back. Alright. Time to head to the nether to go and try to get me some rare equipment so that way I can actually utilize it. Do you need to pick up the common stuff too, because that way I can actually advance the world here, so anything. There it is. That's already it. These golden boots. Wow, there's 2 empty sockets as well. See, the thing about putting sockets in gear, it reminds me a lot of Diablo. That is my jam. And the funny thing about it is ooh, ouchie. Okay, where? Here we are. You, yep, right there, baby. That's her all the way. All right, so we just did that. Super nice. We need these. I just need to get deep slate. I have gem dust. I'm gonna go grab it real quick. Nice. Gem dust. See, and now I have these as well. Need some boots, a helmet, a sword, and then I'll be set and I'll literally have everything. Alright, so now we're going to make deep slate. Pretty sure the only way to do it is through the these. I don't remember. Let me just see if there's a way to generate deep slate. The calcite furnace, cobbled deep slate, stone cutting. Oh, no. Bulk blasting. No, it's just cobbled deep slate. It's just cobbled deep slate. So, yeah, the only way to get it is to do the unfortunate thing, and that is to grind for it the old school way. This is not fun. Why can't you automate this? Yo, how many of these do I need real quick? Hold on. So this makes 8, so it's just normal deep slate. Okay, so I shouldn't be too far off. Alright, grinding, grinding, grinding. Every single day. Grinding, grinding, grinding. Alright, so you're there. Oh man, alright, well, I'm gonna cut this video out, this little section out, so that way we just get to the point where I have enough. Alright, so now we could craft... Oof. Oh, because it has to be normal deep slate. So we're gonna go down to the factory, smelt this real quick. Super fast. Alright, so now we have you, and then we're going to take normal stone. 4. Yep, and then we're going to take stone, stone, these gem infused slates, and one up there. So now I have 2, so that completes this quest. However, we're going to have to immediately turn around and start duplicating it. So we need a netherite ingot, which I believe I do have, and then one of those, and then surrounded by diamonds, which, plenty of diamonds, guys. This mod pack makes you feel rich. And I am 100% not. There's some people in this, playing this mod pack right now that have millions of items, and probably billions, honestly. And that's the crazy part, is that I am definitely not one of those people. Alright, just in case if it requires us to have this one, I'm gonna just hold off. So there you go. Now it says, bam, we got that one. So now if I hold this and make one of these, which would just be a smithing template, diamond mesh, and another ingot in there to make that, I would have, which I'm gonna actually do, I would have that quest completed, and we'll be right there pretty much. Alright, so we're gonna go here, farm, here, here, yep, another ingot, bam. Did it not consume it? I really hope not. Oh yeah, now it does even more, huh? 16. I do 16 at once. Alright. So there's that. There's that. Now we got this one done. And then that's that quest line complete, which is super useful because we were able to get some more resources. But we need to find a way, if there's a way to generate infinite netherrack. So we're gonna type that in right here. We're gonna click in the netherrack. There has to be nether essence, would be kind of cool to utilize. Crush iolite. Witch water and lava to make netherrack. And I guess like that could be useful. I could do that. I can just put fluid pipes in and combine them all the time. But my problem is the process. How long does it take? So I think what we're gonna do is we're actually gonna get these seeds, which is gonna take prudentium essence 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 4 nether agglomeratio. There's gotta be multiple ways of doing this. Crushing, mixing. I think for right now it's just gonna be doing this to get the 4. And then we'll get the netherite essence, and we'll get the seeds, and then we'll be set. And that's how we'll do it. Wait, you can run these in a pot? You can bonsai these? Whoa, okay. Now that's way better. I'll put them in a little botany pot. Alright, well, let's go to sleep at night. Let's go to farm. I'm gonna have to put lava in this. So I can do... Probably gonna cut this out, but I'm gonna go get all 4 of those netherrack and I'll be back. Alright guys, so now we have the 4 netherrack required to get going on that. Now we're gonna work on getting the prudent essence. Okay, is there a crafting recipe I can utilize? 4 inferiums plus an inferium crystal. An inferium gemstone, 4 inferiums, and 4 prosperity shards. This is doable. I should have a bunch of inferium. Let's just check. Sure. So let's type in there you go. Prosperity shards. So there's a lot there, which is funny because now I just completed that thing for me. Now I need inferium. And let's just type in inferium. How do I gain inferium? Inferium can be bulk blasted from inferium ore. Inferium seeds. Yeah, that's probably what I'm gonna do. Let's go to farm. I forgot about you. So now if I go there, I have the inferium required. Let's go to an inferium gemstone. Prosperity gemstone, which is a diamond surrounded by prosperity shards. So we're going to do that one next. Factory. Oh, I don't even need that. That's a lot that I have. Put 4 of them down. Wait, a diamond surrounded by prosperity shards. Not prosperity shards surrounded by a diamond. Okay, and then it should be the same thing, but with an inferium. And then we're going to type in the netherrack recipe again. Here, 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 and then we got, okay, this is going to take that, and this is, wow. Wow, I'm really at a loss here. Maybe it has to be that one, so if I were to take back here, I'm gonna wow, butterfingers. I'm gonna figure this out and then I'm gonna get back to you guys. Hey guys, so I figured it out. You have to craft these inferium crystals, and you surround them by 4 of the inferium essence. I didn't realize I crafted so many of them. I didn't realize that you can use them multiple times. So it's like, I only really need 1. It's kind of crazy. And then the crafting recipe for the nether essence is going to be something like this, I believe. Hold on. Seeds. Here. Shift click. Okay, cool. And now we go out there, and I have to go grab that wand that is floating somewhere. Once I find the wand, we'll be able to. Alright. I'll be back once I have everything put in place. Alright, so it was just sitting there right in the chest next to all the other apothecary stuff. Of course it would be. We're going to place you right there, you right there, you right there, and you right there. And then we're going to take you right there, you right there, you right there, and you right there. You guys don't need to be moved over one. Yeah. Boom. Boom. Oh, wait a minute. And then it takes whatever goes in the center. So instead of doing that, we're going to do this. Click into this, click into the seeds, click here, and it's going to be a prosperity seed base. And actually, I think there's some in... How do you do that? Oh, it's going to be prosperity shards and wheat seeds. I bet it is. Yep. So let's just go grab some wheat seeds. Weird, I didn't have any that time. I feel like I can never run away from it. I feel like I always have too much. Opposite. Opposite day. Sure, I'll take another piece of bread. Alright. So, rule of thumb, whenever you have, yep. Boom. Now we have nether seeds. It's exactly what we wanted. So whenever you're crafting seeds, you always need the prosperity seed base. It's just a, no, not nether. We do not want to go to the nether right now. I'm good. I actually got that rare item super fast compared to when I thought I was going to get it, so that was kind of nice. Alright, so we now have these nether seeds, which they were then going to use to make netherrack and so on and so forth. We are going to remove one of these flax seeds and just keep gaining off of it. So this is going to be our netherrack source, and eventually, and by eventually I mean pretty quick here, I'm actually going to oh, that's so nice. That is so nice. Okay, so I just need solium dust and I'll be fine on that. Alright, so now that we have the netherrack, and it's pretty much an infinite source, sieving crushed blackstone can get you all the ammonium nuggets. Cool. Alright, just pulling out of the chest there. Alright, infinite netherrack now, pretty much, essentially. What did I need you for? What I need you for? Oh, hold on. I bet it was this. Probably you. Yeah. Yeah, it was you, actually. Okay, so I'm gonna undo that one. Undo that one. And it's just this one that needs to stay. Cool. Alright, so now we're gonna go back down to the factory. We're gonna store you in this chest. You're important. Yeah, I don't understand the whole... Alright, so we've done all that. What else? What else? I guess I can grab you. Add insight and then a stone generator. I don't really feel like doing it right now. Did I pick up my metallurgic infuser? No, I did not. This is an iron infused with coal. So, that'll give us for steel. I could have just grabbed steel out of the thing, but let's make what we can out of it. Oh, enriched iron. Oh, that's right. Hold on. Please make one. And then we smelt the steel dust into steel ingot. It's cool. Alright, all this stuff we have. I'm actually going to store some more stuff inside that mystical agricultural chest. That's still a crazy sound. Then you're gonna go there, you're gonna go there. Alright. And then we're almost done with chapter 2. Really the only thing holding us up is, one, we gotta kill the warden. We need a spawner. We need to get these 2 blocks. And then we need to just pull apart the foundry and redo it. Honestly, I might just pull it apart and just mine the pieces of it and put it in to do it myself. That way I can just, you know, it's not going to take long to get anything because I have everything. Solium. It says solium. Yeah, I'm going to get solium right now. Really, if I have to pick them up and put them back down, it's gonna be nuts. Alright, but that's stuff that that's something I can do, like, no problem. Like, that's not even a sweat. Alright, and then you go there. Quest. Yeah, that's gonna be done. The generators these are the only ones that, like, are semi-required, so I might do these. These ones are, like, different. You know, it's pretty cool. But, well, I think the further I go into the... Chapter 1's done, Chapter 2's going to be done. The tips and tricks are, you know, charging gadgets, infinite water. Easy items, infinite water. Yeah, that's actually not bad. It's an item, you know. It's pretty cool. Magnet. Iron, ender pearl, lapis, and redstone. It's not a bad little deal. Any trader carpet. What does that just make it where I can... trapped trader carpets will kill any wandering traders that spawn near it instantly. These might be the best items in the entire... Oh, so just he can't go by. Building gadgets. Okay, so all this stuff's pretty useful. Obviously, I'm pretty versed in food and farming as well, just due to the fact that I've been playing the mod pack. And we're going to do us all a favor. That's a lot of aluminum. Might have to just do it. Productive trees is cool. I just clicked it because it was a, you know, I don't know, it's just one of those. Alright, I don't even need the oak sapling, so trash. Alright, let's see what we need to do left. Farmer's Delight Tools, probably. Chapter 2. This whole string is done. This is technically where you would move over to what is going to be deemed as Chapter 3, which I don't know what it's going to entail. I'm assuming there's going to be like 5 chapters. Seems like we're moving pretty quick. And the last chapter is going to withhold the Chaos Dragon. So let's see exactly. Okay, so yeah, we do so. In order to get Echo Dust, we need Echo Shards, and Echo Shards are obtained with a netherite mesh and crushed endstone. Perfect! So we're going to use that. We're going to use crushed endstone. And, yup. Crushed endstone with the netherite mesh I have. Perfect. So we should be getting some of the dust relatively quickly. I don't see why it wouldn't give us it. Wow. You know what? I think I'm gonna undo. Wait, is this the one running? No. Let's grab my wrench. Just gonna take you out. That way it's just getting the resources we need to, and I'll just manually fill it until we have what we need to get. We're just gonna progress towards it. I don't think we're gonna, we're probably not gonna fight them this episode. Oh, that's not crushed. But now it will be. And now we have Skulk. It's a cool block. We need... So now we're going to need Skulk for this. Because in order to make Skulk Core, we need the Echo Shards. In order to make the... oh, that's not what I was looking for. What is that? The big bump? No, okay, it's just my body. Oh, I can actually get it. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and the Book of Binding. Okay, well, that's cool. Or, I take crops, and I can actually... You know what? That's what I'm going to do. Crops, I'm going to take skull... Yeah, I'm going to make a botany pot. I'm going to make a few of them, actually. Botany pot. So, we're going to start making clay. Because I don't want to sit here and... fight everything. So I'm going to be back when I have a couple botany pots. One of them is going to have the Skulk Shrieker in it. And then the other one's going to have... Whoa. Or not. That is a lot. Wow. Well, that's that. Okay, so we're going to do this. We need you. So we need Echo Dust. And we actually could also get Echo Shards or whatever. I don't know exactly what we can get from it, but give me some Echo Dust. Whatever, I still want to get these though. So I'm going to go get these real quick, and then I will let you guys know when I am back. So the funny thing is apparently this whole time I actually already had Echo Shards. They were just chilling. So now we need to make one of these, which I'm actually going to make right now. I'm just going to turn around. Do I have the Enders? I do. I do have the Echo Shards and the Ender Pearls. So now we have a Skulk Core, and we also... Okay, we're going to have... So now we got this one done. Making some good progress. Oh, and we got the Skulk Sensor, which means we can set it off 3 times to spawn the Warden. Okay, hold on. The Warden, I don't think kills anything. We're gonna have a spot for this guy. I guess I could set him off above the thing, right? Like, where's he going to spawn? Oh, probably over at the only... Alright, we might actually give this a shot. I'm debating it, but we'll see. Do I try it? I think the answer might just be yes, I do. Dust. No, bread, you can come with me. Glass, you can go. Brick, you can go. Blackstone, you can go. So what we're gonna do here is I'm gonna go over to farm. We're gonna temporarily place wow. I think he comes out of a T. So, like, kind of like how the Warden does. And now if we... Alright, so This is it, guys. Make a break. Here we go. Oh, wait. That's not what you need. Alright guys, you guys ready? So what I am going to do now is I'm actually going to go to sleep. I don't know how to spawn him. I don't know if I have to be in a specific spot. I don't think I have to be in the dark though. You know what I mean? I think that he'll spawn no matter what. So go back to farm. We'll get this dude to spawn. So what does it say? Quest here. Modified Skulk Shrieker. We can set it off 3 times to spawn the Warden. The Warden, yep, just as powerful. Still just as blind, even hundreds of blocks up. Use this to your advantage to take them down. Keep your distance, stay quiet. Your best bet would be get 23 blocks above the Warden and spam arrows. That would be a bad idea. Bro, where does this guy spawn? I know I have plenty of them, so like I'm not... Alright, I don't think I could spawn him in there. So what do we have to do to spawn him? Anyways, I think that's going to be it for next video. I think next video is going to be spawning him in, fighting him, and then really getting... So this is a Skulk Sensor, uses redstone signals. This Skulk Shrieker is what's going to do it. Why do we need a Skulk Core? What was the point? So let's go here. Skulk Core, which can be used on an unnatural Skulk Shrieker to allow them to spawn the word. Okay, so I wasn't even doing this. What does it say? 4 Echo Shard. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're straight up going to do everything in our power. We're probably going to spawn him right here. Uh-oh. Wow. Any mob that stands in that spot is safe. But, you know, problem is you're still going to get hurt probably, so... Okay, so now we know that the Skulk Cores are utilized to... Maybe we'll just do it now, then. Maybe we'll just full sender. Factory... Ender Pearls. I already have those right there. I've already used it once. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Maybe that's what we gotta do. We just gotta full send it. And do you have to have Skulk underneath you? That is my question. I might just put Skulk down anyway. I don't have Skulk, so never mind. I think it does need Skulk. Okay, so we're actually going to straight up do that, and then we're gonna go use Skulk. Probably instantly spawn too. Because of how everything is, and we'll see. We'll see. Hopefully I can get something good. I know this dude's gonna suck, but honestly, I don't think he can break blocks. Oh, this is annoying. What did it say? Can be obtained from... Okay, yeah, but it says... With our modified Skulk Shrieker, we can set it off 3 times to spawn the Warden. Here he goes. Where is he? Guys? Where is he? It's like it tried spawning him in, but it couldn't. Is he a nighttime only mob? Anyways, guys, that's going to be it for this video. As you can see, we made pretty decent progress in terms of all of our stuff. Nothing too crazy, but hey, we had some fun doing it, right? So that's all that really matters. Next episode, we're going to take out the Warden, and that will be another thing checked off the list. And then there's not too much left to do in regarding to the Chapter 2. We could jump into tips and tricks, maybe fill out more of the bounty board, but nothing wrong. We can go to the end and slay a bunch of Endermen. That would probably be pretty easy. Just to clear some out. Blazes. You know, they're not too bad. Nothing's too bad. These ones are going to go by quick. Zombies are going to go by quick. Zombie variants. That'd be cool. And then we'll be literally have to kill a Piglin Brute and then kill the Wild and Chimera. And that'll be it. So anyways, if you guys like this video, you know, make sure to leave it a like down below. And I just want to say I appreciate you guys for what you guys do. And I will see you guys all in the next one. Alright. Hold on one sec. Oh, nice. Alright. Peace out, Raider Guild.